Greetings to all and welcome once more to the HelpCoin channel. This is Rich, as always, with another video on XRP for you today. We're going to speak about XRP today, and once again, here's the one-day chart. I hope everyone is having a nice day wherever they are in this big, wide world. At somewhat less than 52.5 cents, we are currently declining along with the market as a whole. Examine Bitcoin. However, people only seem to see XRP declining. The only cryptocurrency they will discuss dipping into is XRP, even though the entire market can be in the red. They seem to be attempting to dupe you into selling your cryptocurrency. Keep it from happening. Furthermore, the 1 month chart shows that we are still fluctuating between 50 and 55 cents. As of right moment, there is no discernible change in price. We are still waiting for the big event to occur that will send this coin skyrocketing. Public version, May 8th, settlement at any time. Once more, some are referring to today as a significant day for the settlement between Ripple and the SEC. However, this is the truth about it. A public, redacted copy of the reply brief and any supporting documents not marked as confidential or highly confidential under the protective order by the parties or any third parties are filed by the SEC. We will now watch to see what response the SEC gives to Ripple. That is all that will take place. Though I don't think it will happen on the days indicated below, I do want this case to end as soon as feasible. It seems like it will happen suddenly. Take a look at what transpired when XRP became clear. Everyone was phoning about that day and this day in the future, and then it happened all at once. The same thing will undoubtedly occur with this settlement when none of us anticipate it. Emirates NBD and Ripple partner Neom have partnered to improve cross-border payments from the United Arab Emirates to the rest of the world. Through the collaboration, Emirates NBD will be able to provide clients with a smooth, quick, and affordable remittance experience. Just like I've always said, what are they wanting? Quick, affordable, and safe. They want payments in real time, and Neom is always out there doing an incredible job in installing more and more rails. And as for when we watch XRP go live on those rails, I believe it will happen after this entire rail system is finished. And when it does, it's going to be a really thrilling moment. Kraken Services is now going to shut down. On June 1st, 2024, Kraken will cease offering trading services in New York. And as we go ahead, more incidents like this will occur. Listen to Zodiac Custody, a Ripple partner, discuss how custody-type services have evolved. I'll just play a brief bit of this. Listen to this. Not to mention the custodians. Thus, I believe that's where we'll develop. The number of custodians will, in my opinion, drastically decline. Many of the exchanges will, in my opinion, drastically decline. The most fascinating aspect, in my opinion, is when the venues enter the picture and start serving clients in a specific way. It's a bit of a long response, but I believe the many-to-many will be quite fascinating for the industry. In my opinion, on-off ramps will also be provided by these custody firms such as Zodiac and Medeco in the future. What I see in my mind is a one-stop store. Additionally, a great deal of exchanges will eventually vanish. That's the reason I always tell you that there is never a 100% safe exchange. A transaction could end like that, and suddenly your cryptocurrency can be lost. Observe what transpired with FTX. Purchase your cryptocurrency on the exchange, but don't hold on to it. Oh, the head of the German central bank demands that CBDCs be adopted quickly in order to maintain competitiveness. Therefore, I would have responded that the central bank business model could not be destroyed if you had asked me that question 20 years ago. These days, I'm not so sure. DLT is only a tool, a means to an end that could assist us in refining our business model and getting there. All of this needs to be done quickly. Consider developing a new main product if a portion of your current offering is becoming less appealing. Therefore, it appears that CBDC will also be expedited in Germany. Furthermore, both the IMF and the BIS are urging this, and we witness this taking place in nation after nation, because China is accelerating things through the BRICS alliance. The European Central Bank ECB is currently experiencing the same issue. They're also moving quickly. They are now pleading with others to join them. Get going more quickly. You're not keeping up. As I have said, Stellar is the veins and Riplanet is the brain of the Finternet. Here's additional proof that this biological system is indeed being formed. This is now from Mr. Man. I'm not going to watch the BI's video. Every single nation will be impacted when they discuss the Finternet. It seems like everyone is suggesting that the BRICS are heading in a different way. No, they aren't. They are collaborating with the IMF and the BIAIs. They are all collaborating to build the Finternet. And within that, Ripple and Stellar will carry out their respective roles. And when that launches, it will be an incredible moment to own XRP. How much time will it take? How much time do you have to maximize your earnings? Listen to Raw Paul for yourself. Half a decade. Until the economic singularity, 6 years remain, when our comprehension of the functioning of economics is lost. We have 6 years to either position ourselves or make as much money as we can. when automation and AI completely alter the GDP formula. He is now claiming 6 years. We may not even have 6 years, in my opinion. Consider how quickly AI is developing. Observe how quickly we're adopting the new financial system. Germany has now been instructed to accelerate. Most likely, the same message is being sent to other nations. We probably have 3 or 4 years to accumulate as much wealth as we can, in my opinion, because artificial intelligence AI will replace more and more employment as it develops. For several of these cryptocurrencies, alt season will see a respectable surge in value. The true excitement, in my opinion, will start after alt season. At that point, usefulness will determine how much these ISO digital currency. It will begin slowly at first, but trust me when I say this, this is your one chance to get wealthy. You will be forced to rely on UBI, CBDC, if you do not seize this chance. I continue to believe that CBDC will not be the only option available, that the system will be used by the wealthy, leaving everyone else stuck on universal basic income, and already you could see it tilting that way. There will also be more options. I've been seeing a lot of chatter lately about the dollar's demise on the news and the mainstream media, claiming that we are spending far too much money and that what is happening is ineffective. And since it is, of course, their job, they are pushing people to invest in stocks. Alternatively, they advise individuals to invest in gold and silver. However, your chance is standing in front of you. It goes by the name XRP. And you're going to sell your whole bag on the first run-up alt season, or you're holding this cryptocurrency with the intention of holding it for the long run. And when utility sets in, you'll be left behind, because it will only be available to XRP users after utility is released. That's what I observe occurring. The reason XRP and Ripple fit into the system is that their payment methods are more akin to those of conventional institutions. This originates from Smoke, who has been prolific lately. Therefore, there is a lack of energy intensity data for each. We see that the consensus protocol system of XRP is far more effective than the proof of work of Bitcoin. Whereas blockchain requires 10 minutes to validate each block ledger, the XRP ledger takes 3 to 5 seconds. However, it should be noted that Insta is more akin to what traditional banks do now than it is to the Bitcoin system, because Ripple has developed a payment system that needs a centralized middleman to verify transactions. Anytime they discuss energy, pay attention. That indicates that Bitcoin is not at all a part of the plan, but according to Bitcoin Maxis, Bitcoin is the way of the future. You'll see that it will be widely adopted, not after all the banks switch over to a new system that has been implemented. They then continue by saying this: depending on how a crypto asset is intended to be used in a particular country, it will determine whether or not it is recognized as a component of a formal payment system. While Ripple and XRP frequently fall within the system, Bitcoin and Ether typically fall outside. They've already informed you that XRP is a component of the new system they're currently developing. And on a daily basis, people continue to be really concerned about the price of XRP. Examine the far larger picture. For years now, they have been outlining everything for you, and everything is coming together since things are moving more quickly at the moment. We are in a unique position to offer the advantages of the new communication standard to any institution processing wire payments because we have received Fedwire funds, service ISO, and certification. Thus, they are now pursuing wire transfers as well, and that comes from Volante, a partner of Ripple that opens the door for wire payment speed compliance. That is a result of XRP drops, and you could observe how everything is gradually coming together. Furthermore, partners of Ripple are always involved if Ripple isn't doing it directly. According to the article, cryptocurrency exchanges have been requested by the Australian Taxation Office to furnish personal information and transaction histories of up to 1.2 million accounts. We are all in this together, as I mentioned. It makes no difference what nation you are in. Together we are in this, due to the fact that crypto rules will be implemented globally. And observe what they are pursuing. At revenue from taxes, they want to guarantee that everyone is contributing fairly. When I bring up this topic and I mention what's happening in the US, foreigners immediately remark that's a US problem. Here, the same thing takes place. When I discuss anything that's happening in the UK or the EU, people immediately respond that it's a problem that both the UK and the EU need to address. No, this is a current worldwide occurrence that is taking place. It will have an impact on every nation on the planet. It's also the reason I said Tether has no future, because it's finished if it can't comply with MECA rules. Considering that MiCA-like laws will be implemented in every nation on the planet. The end of Ripple. In response to the Federal Trade Commission's supplement notice of proposed rulemaking regulating impersonation, which forbids impersonation, Ripple Labs, Inc. submitted comments. Now, the AI movies that Brad used to steal people's XRP are the subject of this discussion. They are everywhere on YouTube and even on X. It's fortunate that Ripple is anticipating this. They wish to stop this from happening. In this environment, individuals are losing their cryptocurrency far too frequently. That's the reason I always advise you to protect your cryptocurrency. Additionally, don't trust the exchanges. You visit the grocery store and make your grocery purchases. You don't abandon the groceries. They accompany you. You bring them back to your house. Bring your virtual currency with you. I cannot emphasize this more. And I continue to witness individuals interacting with the bots on this channel on a daily basis. Do not engage with such bots on WhatsApp if you come across one. That is a bot as soon as they say, hit me up on WhatsApp or whatever. I'm not the one. And the reason I emphasize that is that this is the critical moment to safeguard your cryptocurrency. Alt season is about to begin. It's going to be an amazing event, so once it does occur, I want you all to share it with me. I am eager to share it with each and every one of you. 52 and 53 cents is not going to stay our constant price for long. It will definitely happen. However, until that time, have patience, maintain your optimism, and let's amass wealth together. After saying that, I'll end this video. I appreciate everyone who has watched. Thank you so much to each and every one of you. See you in the following one. Enjoy your wonderful evening.